Today's devotional is Let It Go, How Honesty with God Sets You Free. And it reminds us that confession isn't about guilt. It's about freedom, restoration, and rediscovering the joy of being fully forgiven. Our Bible reading is Psalm 51 and verses 1 to 12. For the choir director, a psalm of David regarding the time Nathan the prophet came to him after David had committed adultery with Bathsheba. Have mercy on me, O God, because of your unfailing love. Because of your great compassion, blot out the stains of my sins. Wash me clean from my guilt. Purify me from my sin. For I recognize my rebellion. It haunts me day and night. Against you, and you alone, have I sinned. I have done what is evil in your sight. You will be proved right in what you say, and your judgment against me is just. For I was born a sinner, yes, from the moment my mother conceived me. But you desire honesty from the womb, teaching me wisdom even there. Purify me from my sins, and I will be clean. Wash me, and I will be whiter than snow. Oh, give me back my joy again. You have broken me. Now let me rejoice. Don't keep looking at my sins. Remove the stain of my guilt. Create in me a clean heart, O God. Renew a loyal spirit within me. Do not banish me from your presence, and don't take your Holy Spirit from me. Restore to me the joy of your salvation, and make me willing to obey you. Have you ever lost your luggage? That sinking feeling after you've landed and everyone else's suitcase has been claimed from the carousel, but yours is nowhere to be seen. Then the painful process of trying to track it down. Did you know that there are some bags that are never reclaimed? There is an unclaimed baggage centre in Alabama, and its business is booming. I wonder if you're travelling with metaphorical baggage of sin, burden and brokenness. You packed it yourself through the choices you made. It's heavy and burdensome. It's unhelpful. But because you've carried it for so long, most of the time it's comfortable and critical to how you see yourself. But every now and then, you realise just how weighed down you are. That's what guilt can feel like. A burden we carry quietly, sometimes so familiar we forget it's there. David knew that weight all too well. His heartfelt prayer in Psalm 51 wasn't just about feeling sorry. It was about longing for freedom. When he confessed his sins, he wasn't reciting a checklist of wrongs. He was pouring out his heart, desperately seeking to be made new. Confession is vulnerable. It's like opening the deepest parts of your soul and saying, "Here I am, Lord, all the good, all the bad, and all the messy." That kind of honesty can be scary, but it is where our healing begins. God isn't surprised by our flaws. He's ready with open arms. His response to confession isn't condemnation. It's cleansing, renewal, and love beyond measure. David didn't just want forgiveness. He craved restoration, recognizing that guilt steals joy while forgiveness restores it. Sometimes we think we must fix ourselves before coming to God. But the truth is, confession is how to let Him do the fixing. It's a doorway to freedom, a release from shame, and a step towards wholeness. Like washing dirt off your hands after a long day, confession cleanses the soul, and the relief is undeniable. Today, find a quiet space, maybe with a cup of coffee or during a peaceful walk, and talk to God honestly. Let go of whatever's been weighing you down, no matter how small or big it feels. In your relationships, be quick to apologize when needed. Humility opens doors that pride keeps shut. At work, resist justifying small compromises. Instead, choose integrity. In your community, extend grace to others, remembering how much you've received yourself. Confession isn't just about words. It's about living in the freedom that comes from being fully known and fully loved. Merciful God, thank you that I don't have to hide from you. You see it all, and you still love me.